Assalamualaikum and greetings. We are from Group 3, and before we begin, let us introduce our team, who are the registered authors of this paper. Firstly, my name is Siti Hidayah Binti Mohamed Zaki, and I am the corresponding author. Joining me are Ahmad Ajadmuqrie bin Khairul Aliza, Halisa Natasha binti Hisamuddin, Fadhlina Adila binti Zainol, Siti Hawa binti Yusuf, Azalina Yusnita binti Abdul Rahman. Together, we have worked on our paper title, Enhancing Quality of Life Through Sustainable Transit-Oriented Development, insight from Lestari Link.
Assalamualaikum and hi. My name is Siti Hawa binti Yusof. My matrix number is 2023801136. So now, I will give a brief explanation on what is transit-oriented development. Transit-oriented development is a concept of urban planning that focuses on combining land use and transportation planning in a way that encourages people to use public and active transportation instead of private motor cars. The TOD concept was originally proposed by American architect Peter Khairul in 1993, and as a result, American towns like San Francisco and Atlanta were the first to adopt TOD projects. The concept involves mixed-use development that makes urban area more lively, lower pollution and energy consumption, as well as promote the use of public transportation. It can indirectly boost the economy and quality of life while also providing the solution for increasing congestion on the roads, rising greenhouse gas emission and other environmental issues. However, a few problems that can affect its implementation, which are resource inefficiency, high energy usage and environmental damage brought by the mixed-use development. The mix of residential and business area may lead to the increased traffic volumes and congestion in the neighborhood. When traffic is heavy, pollutants like carbon monoxide and nitrogen oxide are discharged more often. As a result, idle cars, which produce more emissions, will lower the quality of the air in the cities. Additionally, as more people move into mixed-use complex, there is a greater demand for electrical supplies. There are several approaches which integrates the community involvement and environmental concern that are used in the construction of green and sustainable transportation infrastructure. Accessibility to the public transportation, bike and pedestrian lanes, and also electric vehicle charging stations are some of the development's key features. The installation of solar panel on the roofs of smart shelter can directly gather solar energy because public transportation is easily accessible. The energy demand can be reduced by employing this energy to empower various amenities like charging ports, digital display, and lighting. In order to make smart paths safer and use less energy, sensor-based lighting system that adjusts brightness in response to the presence of cyclists or pedestrians may also be installed. EV charging stations are also placed near to the public transportation hubs such as rail and also bus station in order to facilitate seamless transfer between different modes of transportation. Therefore, these innovations promote sustainable practice that result in a better environment and cleaner air. As cities continue to use this technology, there will be a greater chance for further sustainability advancement that will make city more resilient and livable. Next, I will pass to the next presenter.
Assalamualaikum and hi. I am Ahmad Ajadmuqrie bin Khairul Aliza. My matrix number is 2023864646. Now, I will present about the literature review. The Lestari Link project emphasized the transformative power of creative transit-oriented development (TOD) in urban design, with a focus on sustainability and quality of life improvements. Lestari Link intends to create a lively mixed-use area that supports eco-friendly transportation while reducing reliance on private vehicles by combining smart technologies and green infrastructure. Research shows that when implemented, TOD can dramatically reduce vehicle miles traveled, lowering greenhouse gas emissions and improving air quality. The project focuses on renewable energy sources and efficient public transportation systems, which not only promote environmental sustainability but also improve community engagement and accessibility. The concept of transit-oriented development (TOD) was first proposed by American architect Peter Calthorpe in 1993, and it has since been adopted by various cities including San Francisco and Atlanta as a strategy to enhance urban livability through mixed-use development that promotes public transportation. TOD is characterized by walkable, compact communities that are situated adjacent to transit stations, creating nodes that facilitate access to commercial and public services while reducing environmental impact. Mixed-use development (MUD) is an urban planning strategy that combines residential, commercial, cultural, institutional, or industrial uses in a same location to promote functional and physical interconnectedness. It attempts to boost urban vibrancy by offering a variety of land use that lessen dependency on private automobiles and promote economic sustainability. Green and sustainable transportation refers to a transportation systems that minimize environmental impact, conserve energy, and promotes social and economic sustainability. It encompasses modes such as walking, cycling, public transit, and electric or low-emission vehicles, aiming to reduce greenhouse gas emissions and dependence on fossil fuels. Transportation innovation is critical to improving urban mobility, sustainability, and accessibility. As cities expand, innovative transportation systems become critical for solving issues like congestion, pollution, and inefficient transit networks. In the context of transit-oriented development (TOD), transportation innovation ensures seamless integration of transit services, boosts walkability, and improves overall urban mobility efficiency. Smart technology is the integration of modern digital tools and systems to improve efficiency, resources management, and quality of life in urban contexts. The system collects and analyzes data to monitor resource consumption, enabling real-time modifications that lead to more sustainable practices. Solar panels are installed into smart shelters at public transportation bus stops to harness solar energy for powering important services like lighting and information displays. Sensor-based lighting systems use a variety of technologies to increase energy efficiency and safety in both home and commercial settings. Motion sensors, which use passive infrared (PIR) technology to detect movement inside a certain region, are among the most important of these technologies. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Fadhlina Adila Zainol, and my ID student is 2023695592. And in this research, I will explain about the methodology. So, let's go. To ensure the research is both thorough and transparent, the systematic literature review methodology was applied. This method follows PRISMA guidelines, which are widely used for reviewing research systematically. The aim is to examine how TOD impacts urban sustainability, economic growth, and community well-being. By reviewing existing studies, we can identify consistent patterns and key insights about TOD's effectiveness. Now, let's move on to the research process. The research follows a 5-phase systematic review process to ensure consistency and reliability. The first phase is to create a protocol that defines the research question and objective. Next, relevant studies are collected from various academic databases. This study then undergo a rigorous appraisal to assess their quality and relevance. Once the studies are selected, the findings are organized into key thematic areas, followed by data analysis. Finally, the results are presented in the report along with recommendation. This step-by-step process guarantees that the research is both comprehensive and accurate. To maintain the quality of the research, strict inclusion and exclusion criteria were applied. Only peer-reviewed articles published within the last decade were selected to ensure that the data is recent and reliable. The studies focus on Malaysian cities that have implemented TOD strategies. Articles were chosen based on their analysis of economic, environmental, and social impact. Non-peer-reviewed publication or studies with insufficient data were excluded. This process guarantees that only high-quality studies are included in the review. The findings from the selected studies were categorized into three key thematic areas: economic, environmental, and social impact. Economically, TOD stimulated local economies by creating job opportunities and attracting investors. Environmentally, TOD helps to reduce carbon emissions by encouraging the use of public transport instead of private vehicles. Socially, TOD enhanced community cohesion by improving accessibility by promoting mixed-use developments. These thematic areas help us understand the comprehensive impact of TOD on urban quality of life. Next, let's study links. The case study for the research embodies several key features of TOD. It combines residential, commercial, and recreational spaces which promotes convenience and reduce commute time. The development uses sustainability design with energy efficient materials, lowering environmental impact. Its strategic location near public transport hubs encourages transit use while reducing traffic congestion. Smart technologies are integrated to monitor energy consumption, improving resource management. Finally, the area's economic growth potential attract investors and generates job opportunities, making it a model for sustainable urban development. The study used a combine of surveys, interviews, and comparative analysis to collect data. Surveys are conducted with TOD residents and LRT users to gather insight on their experiences. Interviews with urban planners and stakeholders provide expert opinion on TOD implementation. Comparative analysis between TOD and non-TOD areas highlight the differences in quality of life outcomes. Thematic analysis is then applied to identify common patterns in economic, environmental, and social impact. This multi-method approach ensures that the data is both comprehensive and reliable. Despite its many benefits, TOD faces several challenges. Gentrification and can displace low-income communities, while raising housing costs make it harder for people to afford living in TOD areas. Unequal access to public transport and limited community engagement are also major concerns. To overcome these challenges, policies should be implemented to prevent gentrification and affordable housing scheme to be developed. Community involvement in decision making should be strengthened and public awareness campaign should promote the benefit of TOD. This recommendation will help create more inclusive and sustainable urban development. In conclusion, TOD plays a vital role in enhancing urban sustainability. By integrating and land use and transport system, TOD promotes economic growth, social inclusion, and environmental conservation. However, to ensure its success, future policies should prioritize affordable housing, community participation, and equitable access to public transport. These efforts will help create more livable, sustainable, and inclusive urban environments. That's all for me. I will pass to the next presenter.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Siti Hidayah. So today we are discussing the benefits of transit-oriented development or TOD with a focus on Leicester Link. TOD is a strategy that integrates compact mixed-use communities with public transportation hubs, promoting sustainability, economic growth, and quality of life. TOD encourages dense, walkable communities that reduce urban sprawl and reliance on private vehicles. This leads to lower traffic congestions and pollution. Aligning with sustainable development goals, study shows that well-designed TODs can cut vehicles miles traveled by up to 40%, resulting in a significant fuel saving and reduced air pollution. Economically, TOD boosts property values, marketability, and investment appeal. Real estate near transportation hubs experiences increased demand and price appreciation, driving urban economic growth. In Kuala Lumpur, TOD has increased commercial activity and job accessibility, creating vibrant urban environments. TOD promotes socially equitable and inclusive urban setting by offering affordable transit options to diverse groups. It enhances community engagement, cuts commute times, and improves access to critical services, thereby increasing urban livability and social well-being. Less tunneling is exemplifies this benefit by integrating renewable energy, green infrastructure, and energy efficient design. This approach mirrors global best practices in sustainable urban development, promoting long-term climate resilience and environmental conservation. In conclusion, TOD is a powerful tool for creating sustainable, economically vibrant, and socially inclusive urban environments. By prioritizing public transportation and mixed-use development, we can build more resilient and livable cities for the future. And that's all for me. Thank you.
So today, I'll be concluding our discussion on the transit-oriented development, TOD and Lestari link and its significance in urban planning, sustainability and transportation. TOD as an urban innovation. Lestari Link represents a breakthrough in smart urban planning by integrating advanced technologies, renewable energy, and sustainable transit infrastructure. Through this approach, it successfully enhanced the quality of life while minimizing environmental impact, traffic congestion, and energy consumption. By prioritizing mixed-use development, pedestrian-friendly space, and efficient public transportation, Lestari Link not only promotes sustainability but also fosters social inclusion and economic growth. Economic benefits. Another key impact of TOD in Lestari Link is its contribution to economic development. The rise in property values, increased commercial activities, and attraction of new investment make Lestari Link a thriving urban ecosystem. It transformed the area into a self-sustaining, high-value community. Moreover, the seamless integration of public transport with residential and commercial space create well-connected, dynamic communities. This leads to healthy lifestyle, reduced commuting costs, and greater urban mobility. A model for the future. In a world facing urban sprawl, environmental degradation, and inefficient resources management, Lestari Link showcases how TOD-driven smart planning can address these challenges. So this development not only reshaped urban landscape but also set a benchmark for future transit-oriented communities. It emphasized environmental conservation, economic resilience, and social well-being. So for the closing statement, in conclusion, Lestari Link is more than just an infrastructure project. It is a vision for a sustainable and people-centered urban future. It demonstrates that with the right planning systems, can be both modern and environmentally responsible. Thank you. That's all from me. I'm happy to answer any question. Thank you.